Hey guys, Belle here from Disney in 3. I just got back from a trip to Orlando to visit Walt Disney World for a week. I went with one of my closest friends. We had a fantastic time, and we made it a personal goal to not spend more than 20 minutes waiting in any of the ride times. We pretty much succeeded, a couple of exceptions, but I want to share some of the strategies that we used with you so that way you don't have to wait as long in lines and you can spend more time riding rides and seeing characters and just hanging out with your family and having an awesome vacation. Okay. A lot to think about before you go on your trip is kind of planning the timing of things. For example, we knew that Magic Kingdom is always the busiest park. Always. Doesn't matter what day it is. Magic Kingdom will be the busiest park. So we decided that we were going to go Sunday night to Magic Kingdom. It worked awesome because a lot of people have work Monday morning or they have little kids that they want to put to bed early. And so they start leaving the park around 9 o'clock while Magic Kingdom stays open until 11. So those last 2 hours it was open, we did like 8 rides and it was amazing. Big Thunder Mountain, 15-minute wait. Splash Mountain had a 10-minute wait. We did Voyage of the Little Mermaid, we just walked onto that ride. And a couple others, Haunted Mansion, I think we waited like 10 minutes. It was amazing. That was even without fast passes or anything. We just got right on, met a few characters, and had a really, really worthwhile. We definitely got our money out of that day. So think about that. I would definitely recommend doing Magic Kingdom on a Sunday night. Another good time for any of the parks to have less people, less wait times is anytime early. Especially if it's your first trip, you want to be sure you're at the park gates when the parks are opening. You want to give 30 minutes for your bus to get from your resort to the park, and then just be the first ones in line for your favorite rides because that'll always be the shortest wait times. A good time that we found, which was kind of weird, we were in Epcot and it started storming, as it does pretty frequently in Florida. In the summer it can storm 1 or 2 times every day. Don't be discouraged by bad weather. Be excited. What we found out was a lot of people actually leave during storms and they go back to their resort or they go eat, and that means that there's not so many people waiting in lines or trying to ride rides. That gives you a perfect time to ride the rides that have the longest lines, such as in Epcot, Test Track. Their wait time is always around 1 to 2 hours, no matter what time of day it is, but we got on that really quickly. I think it was 15 minutes. Mission Space is another good one to ride right after a big storm. So try to think about that. Like, if it starts raining, don't be discouraged. Think of it as an opportunity to spend less time in lines and maybe more time shopping or getting snacks or exploring the World Showcase. That's good in any weather. World Showcase is awesome. Okay. Disney has a new FastPass system, which I love. It is so much easier than the old FastPass system. If you haven't been before, you used to have to go to your ride that you wanted to ride and get a little paper ticket and then come back at the time that the ticket said, and then you'll be waiting in a much shorter line, like maybe 5 to 10 minutes instead of an hour to an hour and a half. Now you can do all of that through your phone. So we used her phone, the Disney FastPass app. They'll show you how to use it at your resort. Even if you're staying off property, they can probably teach you how to use it. You get 3 FastPass every day, any ride that you want, even if they're super popular. So I would encourage always using the most popular rides. You don't want to waste a FastPass on like a 10-minute wait, because you're not getting the most out of your money or your FastPass. So we would use them mostly for roller coasters because those wait times are the longest. Space Mountain, super long wait time. Test Track, super long wait time. And Toy Story Mania had like a 2-hour wait time. Those 3 I would definitely recommend. Always use FastPass for those. Never wait in the lines. Yeah, it's awesome. You use your phone and you can schedule the times that you want. And as soon as you're done with those, you go to the ride, have fun. As soon as you're done, you can add more. They have little kiosks with cast members that have iPads. They show you which ones are available, and you can pick and choose whichever rides you want to do at whatever times. So it's much more efficient now. Definitely use that to your advantage. Disney created it for guests, so they would have a more efficient, fun time at the parks. and they encourage you to use it whenever possible. Just one more thing I wanted to throw in there. We actually spent a lot of time waiting at the airport for our bags. I would recommend using Disney's baggage pickup. Especially if you're staying at the resorts, Disney, they give you a free bus ride to your resort, so you don't have to wait for renting a car or finding parking or anything like that. That saves you time. Also, Disney will pick up your bags for you and bring them to your hotel, so you don't have to spend time at baggage claim waiting on bags. Because when we got to Orlando, it was about 45 minutes waiting for my bags, and then when we got back to our city, it took another half an hour, 40 minutes that you could have spent in the parks or getting home or getting food, something like that. So I would definitely let Disney take your bags for you. Just be warned, you should have all of your necessities in your carry-on with you. If you're gonna go swimming, be sure to have a swimsuit, have sunscreen, wallet, traveler's checks, all sorts of stuff like that with you, because sometimes Disney can take up to 6 to 12 hours to deliver your bags to your rooms. But we found that very helpful in past trips. I would definitely recommend it to all of you. I had a great time talking about this today. I love Disney World, and if you have any questions for me, just shoot me a message or leave a comment, and I'll get back with you as soon as possible. So I hope you guys have an awesome trip, and just make the most of your time, because every hour you spend there you're paying for. So you need to try to do as much as possible and just have a great vacation.